But you know, I told you that story earlier, Sue, when you were singing, of how this old people's choir came to the prison one Christmas. And they sang, "I'll be home for Christmas." I saw inmates crying because they would never be home. They were lifers. The pain of prison has never left me. It won't. I don't think it's going to leave me till heaven. It's so etched in my heart. But the good thing is, just like your house, you can feel for that person who's out of their house, who's lost their home. People just say, "Oh, that storm's gone, the flood's gone." But in Houston, nobody's hardly back in their houses yet. And you're working fast. You got friends helping now.
You, Marianne Markarian, the Lord,
yeah.
My daughter, yes.
So the pain, the loneliness of pain. Give me that book right there. There's 10 books that came to me in prison. This is one of them. You can see it's a mess now. Through the Wilderness of Loneliness. They're not. You don't try to buy it. It's out of print. You know what's the saddest story about this book? I'm going to tell it. This man, he fell off a mountain. He was a guide in the mountains, a wilderness guide. Mm-hmm. He fell and broke his spine somehow, and the pain never left him. And his wife divorced him because she couldn't live with this pain in him. So the publishers, when they found out that he had gotten a divorce, it was a Christian publisher, so they couldn't have a divorced author. Mm. So they pulled every one of these books off the store shelves. I want to read just a little bit. The pain of loneliness is one way in which God gets our attention. So see what God wants to teach you through it. When I reached page 23 in my prison cell, the times I was saying, "God, where are you? Have you left me?" It's like everybody walked away. When I was on top, everybody came in. He says in here, a friend comes in when the world goes out. Mm. I didn't lose any friends when I went to prison. I found out who they were, though. I want you to listen to something. Tim Hansel wrote this book. One of the top 10 books in my life. Mm. He kept journal because he fell off a mountain. He was living in constant pain. And this is from his journal. You know, they say misery loves company. Loneliness. Do you know the solution to loneliness is find another lonely person and get together and start talking. A real friend sticks closer than a brother. God says a friend loves at all times, but a brother is born
for adversity.
For adversity. Or, as I say, trouble.
Mm-hmm. Warfare. Mm-hmm.
Or loneliness. That's the kind of friends I want. I want friends that come in when the world goes out. Listen to this from Tim Hansel's journal. I'm reading this in my prison cell, Mondo. Think of that. Mm-hmm. The loneliness was so bad tonight that it sucked all the oxygen out of the room. It was so intense it felt like it could peel the paint off the wall. Have you ever been that lonely? I have. 5 years locked up. Don't feel sorry for me. I got to know Christ in the intimacy of the wilderness. And God said, I brought you here, Jim, not to punish you. I did that on the cross. I got even on the cross. I brought you here to get to know me. And I created and I felt, and he gave me a bond with him that has never left me. He did not walk away. I love him so very much.